Hi, thanks for coming through and looking to find out more about what we can do with WhatsApp. Really appreciate your time. I won't take too much of it. I want to talk you through the importance of how you can use WhatsApp to convert leads, uh, stay in touch with customers more frequently, and therefore get more instructions for your agency. You will be having conversations with landlords, tenants, applicants, vendors. All of these guys will respond, if you can't get them on the phone, a lot more quickly using WhatsApp. So obviously speed to lead is extremely important, and WhatsApp is crucial for that because you are able to then respond to people straight away. We do find also that when we speak to agents, we find some of them are struggling to get hold of people on the phone, and that's only natural. People are at work, or maybe they just don't want to talk to somebody. But if you are in that position and you pick up the phone and half the time you can't get hold of a prospect or somebody you need to speak to, often WhatsApp is the answer to get that response. The thing that I talk to people a lot about are conversations, and getting conversations going when you're looking to convert somebody to become a customer. That is the number one thing that I would recommend, rather than just sales messages going out. We want to get people into conversations, and then they're more likely to then become our friends, right? Want to talk to us, and that engagement through a conversation is what we're looking to achieve. And if you're swamped by applications, you might be a letting agency spending 15-20 minutes processing an application. Our WhatsApp tools to automate a great deal of that process can take that process down to under 2 minutes. Your competitors now, they might be responding to leads with email, they might be using WhatsApp, they might be using WhatsApp in the business on the standard business WhatsApp account. What we're looking to do is enable you to have the ability to get there quicker, so to automate a lot of these responses, and that can be 24/7. With email, just some quick stats for you. With email, people might open them. We all know what it's like. A lot of us get hundreds of emails, and the open rates on emails are dropping. But as we know with WhatsApp, 95+% of them get opened. The read rate is 65% plus, and what we're looking to do, as I've explained before, is get people into conversations. So that's really important. It's the reply rate that makes a huge difference. Overall, we're getting a message going out straight away, and then we're getting people into a conversation before our competitors do. With our tools, we've talked about rates of response on WhatsApp being 15-20%. We are finding with estate agents in particular that when they are engaging with landlords and tenants and prospective buyers, that rate can grow really, really quickly and be up to as high as 80%. This gives you a huge advantage, so you are quicker to respond to leads, and you can do that 24/7. Also, you can use the tools that we enable you to have access to send bulk messaging. So if you want to reach out to large numbers of people in your area or on your database, you can do that. And you can also have visibility of all these conversations. If you are the agency lead or a manager, you can have visibility of all the chats that are going on in your agency. If people are conversing on their own mobile phones or their own private WhatsApps, we don't want that. We don't want people to walk out with those details if they were to leave the business. It can also feed data out to the prospects and link into databases. So if you want to run online valuation surveys, which can be a great way to get people to point of listing or an inquiry, if they're valuing their property online and using your tools, if we're feeding that to them via WhatsApp, it's really, really good to get them over the line quickly. So we can run multiple types of campaigns, your new instructions that are going out every week. We can have local newsletters, so keep people engaged that way. We can ask people questions, we can run surveys, and obviously live chat. So you can have a live chat using our tool on your website, and that'll pop up just like the WhatsApp icon that you can see on the bottom of this presentation. Some people just don't want to speak to people on the phone. And with these tools, we can lead them, take them into a conversation and get them into that process where they value their own property and become an inquiry, because we can gatekeep that. And if you've got an existing WhatsApp account or multiple accounts, multiple numbers, one of the barriers we hear sometimes is, well, we don't want to use a separate tool. Our coexistence, which is new, WhatsApp now allows numbers that are already in a business to be brought in and managed through one portal. So the advantage being that your team can still carry on using their devices as they are, and then those numbers and the conversations therein are able to be seen in the team portal. So if somebody's off on holiday, you can still see those conversations, and it works in a great way. You can have branch accounts, you can assign chats to individual users, which is really useful, so you can have conversations going backwards and forwards still with individual members of staff. You can have branch accounts, and I've put that twice on the screen, I don't know why, but I'm going to leave it in just to highlight the fact you can have multiple branch accounts. That must be what my thinking was. And a team inbox, so the manager or the branch owner can go in and oversee what's going on in terms of conversation. How do we do this? We are a business called Institution. We're an agency based in Doncaster. We serve clients all over the UK, but we partner with a business called Stitch. We will introduce you to Stitch, and Stitch AI are an official Meta business partner. So they work with the official tools, the WhatsApp API, and that's how we enable you to be able to converse at scale, right? Rather than what you may be doing at the moment. Everything is completely compliant with data protection, so we're not using personal mobiles. We have a desktop app, we have an app that sits on devices as well. But if you have people in your business sending messaging backwards and forwards using their personal devices at the moment, that is not compliant, okay? So be careful, talk to me. These are the tools that you really do need in your agency. So that's a brief overview. If you want to learn a lot more, I can show you inside the tool how the AI works. We can even get it talking and have conversations going backwards and forwards almost on autopilot. So with a templated system, you can have responses that go out to your customers straight away, engage the lead, get them as your client and get more instructions for your agency. Hope that's been useful. Please book a call. There's a link below, and I'd love to speak to you soon. Thank you. We'd love to speak to you. Please just click the link below and book a call, and I can tell you an awful lot more. We'll show you how you can have your team inbox, respond to all your leads immediately, be number one locally, which is really important. You'll get loads more calls, enable your bulk messaging, and gain more instructions from your local area. Love to speak to you. Click the link below, book a call. I'm going to show you everything that you need to know about this system and how you can take advantage of WhatsApp. Or if you want to talk to me on WhatsApp, bottom right hand corner of this page, WhatsApp icon, hit the link. Speak to you soon.